twins, there's two in the bag. You want the fame, but you wouldn't last. The difference between me and you is you trash. I'm really 100, you're doing too bad. Look, if I'm at a 10, then you like a 2. If you was a 10, then I'd be 200 divided by 2. I'm too good at math. Look, they got me started, I'm back on my nigga and shit. I thought about for practice like I've been auditioning. Cut her off when she started a bigger one. Cut it. They use when they open the pit.
It's an All-Eastern Conference matchup in today's game as the Celtics come into town for this one. The fans making some noise here at the Knicks Arena. The New York Knicks are getting settled in. Sit back.
Things you would get if you was me, you wouldn't work this hard. You don't know how long I've been waiting on this. I've been waiting on this. Devil in the booth, I'm sitting on this. Don't touch the stove, I'm begging on this. I'm Freddie, I'm Mike, I'm Chucky, I'm Jason on this. You shaking on this, got some for hating on this. Look, all my celebrity crushes, I already. Be mad cause I did it already. I told them make sure to my dinner already. And I did it all and you could tell me. Boy, what I want ain't you could give me. Got plenty of Benjis, but now it's more money, more problems. I should've listened to Biggie. And this type of living is not for beginners. You kinda losers do not make try to be cool, but I'm not for the I got the rock paper. I keep it like rock paper scissors. I made the choice, it was not their decision. I'm not gonna listen to rappers who sound like broke records, but no, you did not. I'm highly offended. Only way you gonna get to where you wanna be, you gotta. Even if you made it to the bottom of the pit and try to climb it to the top, you know I probably always wonder how I'm feeling, and I tell them that I feel like I gotta pay the. If a want me, she gotta be attending. If she sending me selfies, it gotta be joining. Too many times I told these stop playing with me. I don't wanna hear no opinions from people who still got dreams of making it big. I don't really care about what you would do if you had this bread and the things you would get. If you was me, you wouldn't work this hard. You don't know how long I'm waiting on this. Wait, I've been waiting on this. Devil in the booth, I'm sitting on this. Don't touch the stove, I'm begging on this. I'm Freddie, I'm Mike, I'm Chucky, I'm Jason on this. You shaking on this, got some for hating on this. I've been waiting on.
This is Brian Anderson. Coach Stan Van Gundy, Hall of Famer Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce round out our broadcast crew for this one. Tip-off goes to the Celtics. Here's Tatum. Oh, misses the dunk. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
So it's Boston now. After the basket by New York on the other end. Tatum, good.
And sometimes you forget how long Tatum is, and he's terrific at using this to his advantage inside.
Outside Anunoby. Outside Brunson. Down low. And it's powered home by Towns.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Now here's Holiday. The kick to Tatum. Tatum with a screen. Shot clock at 6. Not enough on that one as it misses.
That wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Anunoby. Porzingis grabs the board.
You challenge a player on a layup, that's what you want. Getting a stop without a foul. The defense wins that battle.
Here's Tatum. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
And Jason Tatum was fearless on that finish. Went right through the contact.
Stan, you look at the Celtics, as high-powered as they come offensively.
No question, Brian. They can space the floor at every position, and any one of their starters is able to give you 20 on a given night.
And it's rebounded by Karl-Anthony Towns. Brunson surveys. Pass to Anunoby. Brown with the steal. In transition, here they come. And here's Porzingis. Tatum with it. Hard covering. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
You see the reach of Porzingis. His length is what makes him a prime-time alley-oop threat.
Right side, Brunson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
Well, that's not the focus we're used to seeing from him at the line. He's usually rock solid from there. Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Now here's Tatum. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Both teams deciding to change it up. Pass to Bridges. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Oh, bricks the dunk off the deceptive pump fake. Screen by Horford. Here's Pritchard. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
23 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And that one drops.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And Craig pulls it down. He got it up. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's 8. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And for Boston guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points, and their reserves delivered.
Yeah, they really trust their depth. They have no problem relying on their bench in crucial situations.
The Celtics with the lead. Craig with a screen. And he lobs it up. Very pretty alley-oop. Stan, you were a longtime coach in the NBA, one of the most demanding jobs on the planet. Just how much is required time-wise from an NBA coach?
Well, it's a lot of time. I mean, it's all day, every day, 7 days a week in season. But look, let's put it in perspective. It's not like we're out there running a jackhammer.
Now that's a visual I'd like to see from you, Coach. Here's Bridges. And the layup is good off the glass.
Yeah, relentless worker. Bridges, so tough inside.
Screen by Horford. Pass to Hauser. Launches it. Nails it from 3.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. Now here's McBride. Still no points. And out of bounds. Boston will have it.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
New York making a switch here. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Pritchard. He's got 5. Here's Craig. Pass to Shireman. Here's Pritchard. Back to Craig. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the officials call the over the back. A little too aggressive there.
A terrific box out that draws the over the back call.
Yeah, it's something we don't see a whole lot in games. Just too aggressive going up.
And they double up Brunson. McBride. New York again can't hit. Boston leading by 8. And there's the foul. It'll go on Miles McBride. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Horford. Here's Hauser. Here's Pritchard. Brunson defending. 5 to shoot. Craig with a screen. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Here's Shireman. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Now into the lineup for your New York Knicks.
Knicks trail by 8. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Here's Pritchard. He's got 5. Inside. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Here's Pritchard. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. Outside Craig. The 3. He drops it from range. Craig's got 7 now in this quarter.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Towns. They get back on track. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Horford outside. And he converts the layup. Pritchard's got 7 points in the game.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Brunson. And so it's the Boston Celtics in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We'll be right back. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for New York. It's a 13-point game. Takes the 3. Here's Hart. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
And that one, good.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, this is how you shut the door, right? You keep making good shots, and you build the lead.
Three-pointer, Bridges. Boston pulls it in. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Outside Craig. Here's Pritchard. Hart pulls it in. Knicks trail by 13. Pass to Towns. Horford with a steal. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up. I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And an Obi for three. Horford pulls it in. Celtics lead by 15. Out to the wing. Here's Shireman. The quick look, no good that time. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Ryan, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie. And New York has possession. And Stanley went undrafted back in 2021. But Wisconsin native Sam Hauser has worked his way into a rotation role.
Well, Brian, everyone's looking for shooters, and he is a knockdown shooter. And at 6'7", boasts good size and plays both ends of the court.
For three, Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Knicks trail by 15. To win the cold spell. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Well, Grant, one thing about this Knicks team, they have a clear identity.
Yeah, they have the mentality of their city, New York City, playing the game with passion and in-your-face attitude. And, of course, these Knicks leave it all out on the floor.
Now here's Holiday. Still without a bucket. Outside Tatum. Boston again missing. Lets the three fly. McBride can't get it to go. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. White can't hit. And here are the Knicks. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Pass to McBride. Porzingis grabs the board. Right side Tatum. That's tipped. Stolen by Bridges. Here's McBride. And so it's Boston in a good situation. Up by 13 points to close the quarter. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. Back after this. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Celtics lead by 13. Holiday with the ball. And McBride picks him up defensively. Right, good. And, Coach, you've been lauded by some of your former players for your pregame preparation. I've seen it myself in the broadcasting world.
Well, I've also been cursed by some of those players for my pregame walkthroughs, Brian. People thought they were way too long, but I just wanted to be as prepared as possible and was one that always believed I'd rather do too much than too little.
Outside McBride. Pass to Towns. Puts one up from 19. No good, off the front rim.
Well, the defense just gave him that shot, and he wasn't able to convert. Very disappointing.
Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Poor rim. Tatum plays with such an edge.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Outside Hart. Shoots over White. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Fires for three. And again, the Knicks missing.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Knicks trail by 18. Pass to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Yeah, strong flush from Towns. I like whenever he plays with an edge inside.
Holiday looking for an opening. They kick it out to Porzingis. 4-3. Sinks the tray. And the Celtics lead by 19.
Few bigs stretch the floor like Porzingis. He can be just deadly from the arc.
Bridges outside. Now here's Anunoby. Outside Brunson. Tries to break his ice. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
He'll challenge any defender. Brunson going right after it inside.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Boston.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
They kick it out to Porzingis. Pass to White. Shot is up. Now here's Tatum from the arc. And again, Boston with the triple.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Celtics.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
Yeah, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
6 on the shot clock. And here's Brunson from the arc. Hits a three-pointer. Brunson's got 4 points this quarter.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
20.
Outside Tatum. And it's New York with a rebound. Outside Brunson. Fires the three. Porzingis grabs the board.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Here's Tatum. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Just money from the line. Tatum knows the importance of making free throws.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. 32 seconds left to play in the fourth. Right with the ball. Porzingis picks him up defensively. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Celtics.
Substitution for your Knicks. Landry Shamet. Cameron Payne.
Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Here's Tatum. And there's the drive. No good with a layup. And Boston calls time here. 5 ticks left in the final quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Interesting timeout with this game mostly in the bag.
Well, they could be trying to just make a change just so their subs can close this game out.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And he makes a first.
Jason Tatum at the line. 2 shots.
And so he hits both. Now a timeout called by New York. 1 second left in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
They just haven't put it all together tonight.
But they're not going down without a fight. They'll keep game planning and playing until the final whistle.
Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by White.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections. because that tells you who's affecting the game.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. All right, guys, what's your take?
Interesting timeout with this game mostly in the bag.
Well, they could be trying to just make a change just so their subs can close this game out.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie...
Man spit rhymes, man don't lie. 2-2 step, then the next fly. Dit, in the insurance. Arsenal.